Okay, so we're working on the Tai Chi Men Qigong. So just a reminder, posture 1, pushing the hands down at the side of the body. Energy circling around those lower arms, checking that the arms aren't straight, they're curved. Just a little revision of that movement. Posture 2, the elbows rotate out, so the fingertips point to the hips and the arms are in line with the body. Okay. Knees soft, abdomen Mingmen back. And then posture 3, the one we're focusing on more today, taking the arms up to the sides, extending out, then rotating, keeping the shoulders relaxed, little finger up and thumb back. So when you rotate, the palm is up and the hands are slightly forward of the body, between 45 and 60 degrees out. If you're finding that difficult, you can lower the arms or bend them in a little bit, but you get more of a twist by extending. And keep the knees bent a little bit, abdomen back, tailbone relaxing down, shoulders relaxing down, but shoulders are pulling apart the shoulder blades a little here. Feel the twisting muscles. Make sure you've not locked the elbow joints. Feel the twisting muscles and imagine the energy spiraling along those muscles. Holding it for as long as you comfortably can. If you find your arms get tired, you can go back to posture number 1. Let's all have a little rest since we're just learning this movement. This posture, I should say, so we're not really moving in it. It's a standing Qigong posture. Relax the fingers to the floor, lift the arms up to the sides, taking them out, get the rotation. Shoulders relax, make sure your shoulder blades pulling down and apart. Abdomen back, knees soft. Imagine the energy, feel the twisting muscles on the arms and allow the energy to flow along. You shouldn't feel tension in the shoulder. If you do, let it go, relax it, make sure your shoulders are relaxed. And with regular practice, you can hold this posture, well, each of the postures you can hold for extended periods of time. Just going to hold it a little bit longer if we can. So when you feel you've had enough, take a breath in, breathe out, let go of the tension and count up to 10. See if you can hold it for an extra 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5. And then release, bring the hands into the holding ball, standing like a tree posture in front of you. Relax those shoulder muscles and then slowly lower the arms, straighten the legs. Have your arms by your sides for a moment. Observe the energy running down through the shoulders, down the arms into the palms and fingertips. Just notice whatever sensations you're feeling. Release any tension in your body. Remember, you can let it go with the out breath. And bring the hands onto Dantian. If you can still see me, my screen is frozen. And just take your mind into Dantian. Settling the energy. Feel that energy still running down your arms into your palms, connecting it with the Dantian Qi. Filling Dantian. Release. And give your legs a shake. Good. Just going to pause the recording for a second. All right, so we've been working on our Sun style, just starting to learn the Sun 13. So what we'll do is we'll go from the beginning a few times, revise what we've done so far, which is basically the opening move and tuck in ropes. Oh, and the opening and closing. So we'll go from there. So in position, remember feet are angled out. We're going to do it a few times to the count, and then we've got time to add in another movement. So nice and relaxed. Just take time now to steady yourself and placing your mind in the body. And start to think ahead of yourself and think of the first movement, the opening. So you're using the mind as well as doing the movements. And we're going to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fingers to wrist, 6, step out, 7, step up, turning 1, hands in, 2, and then the closing move, 1, and raise the left heel. Okay, and coming back, heels in. So I've just remembered I was going to revise the stepping and turning with you a little bit, so I actually want to do that now. So from where you are, just take a step out and then transfer away and step up and bring your left heel in, pivoting on the ball of the foot, right toes around and turning to behind you, step out with the left leg and then step up, right foot behind. So turn your right heel in, pivoting on the ball of the foot. Left toes around, pivoting on the heel, turning to face the screen again. Stepping out with the right heel forward and step up. I'm just going to adjust the screen so you see my feet a little bit better. Okay. And again, heel in, toes around. Extend the left leg, transfer weight, step up. And right heel in, left toes around. Keep the body turning, step out, forward and step up. Remember, don't bring the foot too close to the other one. Heel in, toes around, step out and step up. Heel in, toes around. Keep the hips and waist turning. The waist leads the movement. Heel out, step up. Okay, so now we've reminded you about the step up. Let's go again from the beginning. And pay attention to the count. I really want you to learn the movements to the count. So 1. Don't rush ahead. Think of what's coming next. 2, 3, 4. Give the gift. 5, heel in, toes around, fingers to wrist. 6, right foot steps out. 7, up, little push. 1, draw the hands in. 2, raise your left heel. Good, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 1. Raise the heel. Good. Okay, so I want to see how you're getting on. So I'm gonna pause the recording so that I can watch you. I'm going to count the numbers and give you clues as we go along. Okay, so let's go through that again. We'll go from the beginning and then we'll focus on those terms you asked about. So nice and relaxed. So 1 is the turn and the lift. 2, watch my arms, Paul especially. 2, as you sink down, the arms don't come into the body, they circle down to the hips. So there's no coming in and down, it's straight down in a circle to the hips. That's contradictory, but hey. And then 3, as you bring the hands to the waist, you step. And 4, give the gift, stepping up. So the turn. So your right foot's behind. So pivot on the ball of the right foot, bringing the heel in as you turn, the whole body turns. And then left toes come around. They're facing the corner. And fingers to the wrist. And then circle in, step out with the right foot, and then step up and push. So that's second turn. So now the back foot, the foot that's behind, moves first. Pivot on the ball of the back foot, and then the toes of the front foot. And the hands then draw in. So on that turn, the hands stay extended out, but the palms start to turn to face each other and draw in. Okay, so let's go through that again. Step out with your left foot and go to, I'll go back a bit so you can see my feet, and give the gift. Go to that position. So we just focus on that turn. So the back foot is the one that moves first. So pivot on the ball of the foot so the heel comes around, then bring the toes of the other foot around, hand in position. Let's do that a few times. So step the left leg forward, give the gift. So it's the foot that's behind. Pivot on the ball of the foot, bring the toes around. So you end up with the right foot facing the right, be like your 3 o'clock, and the left foot facing the corner. Okay, let's do that one more time. So left foot steps and step up, giving the gift. And then 1, pivot on the ball of the foot. 2, bring the other foot toes round. Let's go into the next movement. To prepare, step out with the right leg and then forward and push. Step up. Now the other turn is the same, except it's the opposite foot moving first. So the foot that's behind, pivot on the ball of the foot, heel in, bring the toes around. So both feet are straight ahead now, and then draw the arms in, hands into chest. Ready to open, and as you close, lift the left heel. Okay, let's do that again. Well, we'll go from this. Oh, my screen's dropped out. Hopefully you can still see me. Okay, I've got a technical issue. Give me 2 secs. Back in the room. So let's go from so we revise both turns. So step out of your left foot and do the step up, give the gift. So the first turn, heel in, toes around, circle the hands, prepare, and step up. And then again, pivoting on the ball of the back foot, heel of the front foot, bring the hands in and open, close and lift the heel. And relax. Let's go from the beginning to tie that all together. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Hands to chest. 2, open. And then next move, close. Heel lifts. Left heel. All right, and relax. I want to see if that helped. Brilliant. So, I'm going to add a little exercise now. So, just lift your right heel, and then your not your right heel, your left heel. Sorry, mirror image. My right heel, your left, and you're going to bend and step the heel out. So no weight, just step the heel out and angle the foot to the corner, and then transfer the weight. Okay, and then just straighten the foot and step in. Okay, so I want you to, I'll go back a bit so you can see my feet. This time, bend both legs, raise the right heel. So bent already. Extend the heel out. Weight stays on your left. Toes point to the corner. And then slide across. Okay, so it's about 60-40 weight. Okay, adjust your feet and step back up. Leave a little gap, they're not dead close together. So again, bend and raise your left heel out. So it's a side step, heel out, toe angle to the corner, and then slide across like you're sliding along a bench, just like we do in Yang style. Okay, and straighten the foot and step up. And bend, this time raise your right heel, stand out, lower the foot, slide across. So this is similar to the Yang style bow stance, where we had, where if I did sideways on, where this would be a narrow bow stance like we do for part of wild horse's mane and single whip. The only difference is you've turned to the front. So it's like a side bow stance. So in Sun it would be called side-stepping bow stance. But the feet are in line now. Okay, so we'll be using that in a moment. And now we're going to look at the hand movements. Okay, so you're going to bring the hands in to and do the open and close. Now we're going to take the hands forwards. If I come closer, adjust the screen, sorry, just focus on the arm movements. Take the hands forwards and push the palms out as if you're pushing a window open. And then you want to just slide the hands straight to each side. That way. Okay, so if you look at my hands, they're angled out a little bit. They're not all the way to the sides. They're also in front of the body. So you slide, so you're pushing and sliding. So let's bring the hands back into the whole ball, do the opening and close, push them forwards and slide them out. Okay, and again coming in, expand the chest, open, not too wide with those hands, and close. Take the hands forward like you're pushing open a window, then slide the hands out. This is the arm movements for single whip in Sun style. The big difference is in Yang style that there's a curving movement. You know, when you've got a hooking hand and you curve, there's a gentle curve. But Sun style is more linear. So you're pushing out and there's no hook, There's no hook. You're just pushing out. Okay, it has a similar application in that you're splitting someone open, but it's very straight linear movement. So we're going to add that to the leg movements. Let me just get the screen adjusted. Yeah, that should be. Okay, so you've just turned around, done the opening, close, and you've lifted your left heel. So as you take the hands forward, extend the foot out. This would be 1. Wait still on your right. Then 2, slide across, transfer the weight and arms sliding open. And you would look in the direction of your right hand, but beyond into the distance. So you're looking to that right corner. And we're going to make this into a little routine. So we're just going to straighten the left foot, bring the feet back in, bring the hands in. So we're going to do it to each side to alternate. So we're just making it as a little repeat pattern so you get the hang of it. So breathing in. As you breathe out, this time you've got to lift your right heel.
Rhonda, you're frozen.
Frozen.
Okay, can't do anything about that. Let me just hang on a minute. All right, let's try that again. So we just got paused there with the weight on. Let's put the weight on both feet. Bring the hands in, take the weight onto your left leg, lift your right heel. So we just opened and closed. So as you push the hands forward, extend the right leg, heel on the floor, and then that's number 1. And then 2, slide across, open the hands, and look to the front left corner. So just past the fingertips of the left hand. And then you're going to straighten, adjust your weight to straighten that right foot and step up. Feet, and just go back a little bit. Feet parallel, little gap. So bring the hands in, open. As you close, lift the left heel. So 1, extend out and push the hands forward, push the window open. And 2, slide the hands apart and look over your right fingertips. Just the feet, bring them in, shoulder width apart, bring the hands in, relax those shoulders, open, close, raise the heel off the right foot. 1, step out and push. 2, slide, opening the hands as you slide across. Weight 60-40. Okay, and coming back, let's lower the hands. Good. So let's add that on to what we know. If the screen is frozen for you, you know the opening movement, and I'll talk you through the new moves. So have a go. All right, so feet together. Nice and relaxed. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, relax the body down. And begin. 1, 2, lowering the hands down to the hips. 3, prepare, step out, hands by the waist. 4, give the gift. 5, turning, pivot on the back foot, then the front heel. 6, step out, and step 7. Turning, 1, hands in, palms facing. 2, opening, then close and raise the left heel. Then single whip. 1, step out, push the hands forwards. 2, slide and open. And relax. Good, excellent. Okay, so I will upload this recording so that you can practice those little bits and get a hang of that. And we'll add the single whip onto the sequence and do that a lot more next week. Want to do a nice cool down exercise for you. So let's just give ourselves a shake before we do the cool down Qigong. Give yourself a shake. Good. All right, so feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to adjust this so you can see my arms. So we're going to do separating the clouds. Bit of a cloudy day today, so let's see what we can do.
Rhonda, do you think you can restart the recording? You're frozen completely. I can't see you and I can't really hear you very well.
Okay, so we've got technical issues, so I'm going to explain exactly what we're doing. So if I have frozen on your screen, you can still follow along. So if you haven't already, step your feet to shoulder width, knees are soft, separating the clouds. So bring the palms in front of hands in front of dantian, palms up, and just take the arms up to where you comfortably can. Breathing in, the arms lifting, and then turn the palms out and separate the hands above the head if you're able to, lower if you've got to adjust, and bend the knees. So the hands are coming up in front of the body, palms up, breathing in, taking them up, turning the palms out, and then as you exhale, lowering the hands, arms down to the sides. So on the in-breath, you're lifting the hands up. In your mind, see the clouds in the sky. As you exhale, use your fingers to draw the clouds apart, separating the clouds. We've done this in class many times. Breathing in, and inhale. Close your eyes, visualize the sky. As you breathe out, see the clouds moving apart, little bits of blue sky starting to show. Breathing in, energy comes up the body, through the crown, and then use that energy to separate the clouds as you reconnect with the earth by bending. Breathing in, separating the clouds in your mind. Have your eyes closed. If you prefer to look down to the floor, that's fine, but it's easier to visualize if you've closed your eyes. And just carry on, find your own natural rhythm, as long as you're breathing in as the arms lift and exhaling as they lower. And each time the hands separate, you can see more of the blue sky, clouds moving away. It's like you're clearing the clouds in your mind. And let's do it one more time. Just finish the one you're on. Keep your eyes closed, arms by your sides for a moment, and see that blue sky. Imagining all the clouds have gone. And when you're ready, bring your hands onto dantian. Then slowly open your eyes. Separate your hands and step your feet together. Good, fantastic.